Howdy, everyone. Welcome back to Wobble Enjoy Sports. If you're new around here, hope I can get you to consider to like the content and subscribe to the channel. But if you're a regular around these here parts, thank you very much for the continuous support. Terry from the Rugby League Outlaws is back. Last time that we did a stream together, it went off the freaking charts. So I'm really, really excited to have you back this afternoon, Terry. How have you been? How's things?
Mate, it's been ages. Like, just thinking about when you said it went off the chart, like that we were getting like money sent to us. It was incredible.
I need to give that money to you, by the way. I need to Vimo that money to you, by the
way. No, it's all good, Sam. I hope you donate that to a good cause. Maybe the Todd Payton Sacking Foundation. Maybe you can throw it to that. But no, mate, I've been really, really well. How about you?
Good, man. No, very well, man. I've been live since 11:45 this morning, but I'm still hanging in there, bro. But you must be relaxing today, mate. No Sharkies, men, but your ladies getting the victory in the NRL dub just before.
Mate, yes, look, no weekend when the Sharks play, it can go one of two ways depending on how we're going. Now, we've had a couple of nice wins, 5 out of our last 6, but obviously that loss to the Dragons kind of tilted it. We'd be sitting 4th at the moment had we won that game that we were expected to. So a little bit disappointed, but then seeing the, we're taking on the Knights next week as well. We get that opportunity again. Hopefully we'll go down fighting all the way to the end to push into that top 4 spot.
Well, not to jinx you, but considering what you did to the Gold Coast Titans, there's no reason why you can't do that to the Newcastle Knights next week, just quietly, Terry.
Correct, but there's no reason that we couldn't have done that to the Dragons, seeing as they just lost 40-0 on the weekend, Sam. So this is what I'm talking about with the Sharkies.
All right, well, let's go into the team list now. And can you, if you can see that, man, can you take us through the West Tigers lineup today?
I cannot see that, so I'm just bringing it up on my computer here just very quickly. Jareen Buller is the fullback, Sania Taruva and Jarrell Skelton are on the wings. Tyler May and Brent Naden in the centres, Jerome Luai and Adam Douehi are the halves. Terrell May, Api Coruscant, Fanua Bole, Samuel Fainu, Sione Fainu, and Alex Twal make up the back row. And on the bench, we've got Latu Fainu, Royce Hunt, Charlie Murray, and Tony Suka.
Yo. So North Queensland Cowboys, there are a couple of changes for them. Well, I think so anyway. So Scott Drinkwater, Semi Valamain, and Braden Burns are the back 3. Purdue Vilea in the centres. Clifford Dearden in the halves. McLean, Robson, Tamalolo the front row. Bateman, Nene, and Cotter the back row. And Lawton, Edwards, Laybutt, and McKaylee are the interchange with Kai O'Donnell in at 18th player. As we see the West Tigers now coming out rocking their 2005 premiership jerseys. It looks pretty mint.
Yeah, look, there's one thing, that you can say about the Cowboys. The last 15 years, they've been absolutely terrible, but their merchandise is always on point.
Yes, yeah, that looks really, really good. So the conditions out there today, it looks overcast. It might be a little bit. What's the weather been like out your way, man? Has it been sprinkling today or just been holding off? Oh.
The weather out my way has been tremendous if you're a duck.
Oh, okay.
Are you there, Sam?
Oh.
Are you there?
No, I'm here, man. I'm here, mate.
Yeah, no, sorry, it just froze a little bit then. But yes, no, we've had 3 weeks of torrential rain. So,
well, looks like we've got kickoff right now, and it's the Tigers who get the ball, mate. I'll let you take over.
Comes down to Jerome Luai, who gives the ball off to Terrell May, and that is a good shot first up. Contact there from the Cowboys. They'll be looking to bring this in here. Is now Fanua Bole takes second hit up. He's been really, really improved this year. I've really liked the work that he's done, going from edge back row to prop. Douehi now turns inside one of the Fainus. That's Sione Fainu. Turns him on inside for a no gain there. And then we have Alex Twal take up a short side hit up to the 30-metre line on tackle 4. So good opening defensive set so far from the Cows. They haven't allowed a lot of meters. As Samuel Fainu will be tackled about 35 meters out from his own line. And here we go. The kick from Adam. It's not the best contact, actually, Sam. It's not the best contact of the ball.
And it's Burns that takes it on his own 20. The carpet out there at Leichhardt Oval looks a treat just quietly. And it goes left here for Jackson Purdue. The line works bloody beautiful, mate. But Purdue's getting dragged back towards his own 30, thereabouts. And Purdue will play it just a bit beyond it. So this is Jeremiah Nene, and he is swarmed by Alex Tawal, but he's able to get to the 40. So the Cowboys are running left to right of screen in this first half. And Jason Taumalolo has about 10 meters space in front of him, and he accepts it. Robson goes right, McLean, right to Dearden, holds the ball, dummies, and asks that question early, but it's not fallen for by Luai. Dearden plays the ball now. It goes left infield. The kick is put up by Clifford, and it's batted backwards. Drinkwater's there, back to Dearden. Dearden now, it's touched by the Tigers, I think. That is 6 again for the Cowboys. And Ruben Cotter's got the ball. He should just tuck it under his wing and just hold it. So Lux a fortune here for North Queensland early on. 2 minutes gone. And the ball is now with Jason Taumalolo. He rumbles forward and he gets to the 20-meter line. Cowboys wearing their away jersey for only, I think, the third time in 2025. They have hardly used it. Dearden right to Drinkwater. Beats the first tackle. And he's still going forward and stopped just shy of the try line. Reece Robson. Left, McLean, hard and straight and stopped there. This is third tackle, left of the 6. Robson goes right to Dearden. Dearden out the back right to Drinkwater, who puts in a grubber kick and it ricochets back into the lap of Scott Drinkwater. So it's now another fresh set of 6 for the North Queensland Cowboys, Terry. All right, so Dearden, very flat pass to Cotter, one off the ruck, and Cotter's able to get to the 10 and go over it by a metre or so. And we've got Robson at dummy half. He goes left to McLean. Does he pass? He puts Taumalolo back under. Taumalolo, alrighty, eventually succumbs to the tackle. Good defense so far. Yep, Robson left to Clifford, flat for Nene, and he scores. Cowboys on the board after the first 3.5 minutes, thereabouts. Nene, first try scorer for the Cowboys at Leichhardt. Lux a fortune.
Yeah, look, Lucky's a fortune. I think the Cowboys, the ball was played out twice, so referee got it absolutely. Oh, actually, I don't know if that one there, that was just kicked into his legs, but, deemed to be in the way and deemed to be playing at it. But, the Cowboys, they've taken their chance early. They've hit it. That's a great ball from Clifford and a great run there from big Jeremiah Nene. So he's been a bit ordinary the last couple of weeks. That's a great start from him.
Yeah, just split the difference between Brent Naden and Adam Douehi there, man. So, no, that's great stuff. And look, I said it in a video earlier on in the week, man. I've only got 2 more games left in 2025, bro. I'm just going to friggin' enjoy it, mate. And what a good start at Leichhardt Oval. Everyone's having a party in the Cowboys. We're coming in and we're gate crashing that shit, bro. We're not remembering 2005 in any way, shape, or form.
Do you know what would be a great party, Sam? Is in our private chat. If you can drop the YouTube link, so I can start tweeting about this game as well as we chat. But yes, look, Todd Payton there. He's about 5% odds to keep his job. Maybe that goes to 6% next year. But great start from the Cowboys. Look, I thought they had they won the early battle there from the Tigers, and Douehi didn't get the Scott Drinkwater has missed the conversion, by the way. But they won the opening defensive set. Now they, a big charge from Jason Taumalolo got him into the attacking position, and then the Cowboys have just peppered the line. That's Brent Naden. He's not going to want to watch that replay on Monday morning because that was a dreadful read there. He should have been in early and all up in that. So
now I've just sent that through to your Insta account there, Terry.
Oh, I can't use that. It's on my phone. Can you put it in the private chat, Sam?
Private chat. Yep. Hang on a tick. All right. So can you commentate this part, mate?
I got you.
Thank you.
I've absolutely got you. The Tigers kick off here, and it comes down, and that is Jordan McLean, who had a nice start to this game for the Cowboys. It's very early, 4 points nil. Reece Robson in at dummy half, and that looks like Valamain off the wing for a hit up, and it's good to see him back in first grade. Sam, I know you're a big fan of his work last year. He was a try scoring machine. As Ruben Cotter now comes in for some work as well. And, Ruben Cotter is one of them players who, a strong into the season could see him get over to London, Sam. So now it goes to Johnny Bateman, who will definitely be there for the Kangaroos versus Ashes, the Kangaroos versus the Poms Ashes tour. Thank you for that link there, Sam. That's a great run from Bateman, by the way. Loves playing against the Tigers. Here he comes. Big Tormalolo takes it up, and they're back in the Tigers' half. They're making meters way too easily in this game here as Clifford puts the bomb up. And they're targeting Jareen Buller. He's a lot shorter, but he comes down with it. And I'll continue with this run here, Sam, as Jerome Luai's in a dummy half and gets it off to Talon May. Comes in looking for some early work. Here's Appy's in at dummy half now, and that's out to Gerald Skelton. And he looks good since coming back. I have noticed that they've swapped wings. He started on the left wing earlier on in the year. Now Taruva has moved back there, and now Sione Finu takes the hit up here, and the Tigers are really struggling for meters again. The Cowboys have taken the early advantage here as Jerome Luai had no one to pass it to. They were up early on Samuel Fainu and Appy. They haven't had one tackle inside the Cowboys half here. Douehi gets a better strike on that ball, Sam.
Well, and Drinkwater caught the caught the ball and then flung it out to Burns, and Burns beat one. And now the Cowboys start just short of the 30. Got Scott Drinkwater now. Passes right to Dearden, right to Valemay. Valemay, he just keeps getting bigger every single season, man. He is absolutely monstrous. He plays the ball. Second tackle, Robson right to McLean. Speaking of monstrous, he enters the West Tigers half by a couple of meters. This is third tackle. Robson runs to the right-hand side, finds Dearden. Dearden right to Vilea. And he's met very, very quickly by the Tigers defense. This is fourth tackle. They're right, and they come left infield for Dearden, left for Taumalolo, left for Clifford, left to Drinkwater, cut out left to Burns, who puts the foot down over the 30-meter line. He goes, but he's eventually brought down just in front of the 20, and this is last tackle. This is Clifford with the ball. He puts in the high kick for Purdue, but Buller takes it beautifully.
Yeah, great take there from Buller, and he steals an extra couple of meters. Look, I'm telling you, the Cowboys are all over the Tigers, and this is not the start to the game that the Tigers would have wanted. Skelton takes some work here, but they're struggling. They're struggling to get meters out of this, out of their half, and they're struggling with contact in defence here. The Tigers, so they're going to need to wake up. Otherwise, this game is just going to get further. Like you don't want the game to get away from you inside the opening 15 minutes. It's really hard to wrestle that momentum back. Samuel Fainu now. It's fourth tackle, and once again, they're not even at the 40-meter line as Appy scoots. Goes to Luai short side, who puts the ball through to Talon May, and finally they have their first tackle inside the Cowboys half, but it's fifth tackle here. Short side to Luai, who puts the bomb up. And it's contested and taken by Buller. Douehi has got the ball. Can he get the ball out? He can't. He's swarmed there from the Cowboys, but that's a good end to the set there for the West Tigers. Now they have to aim up in defence, Sam.
No, nothing wrong with that. There are some serious tough carries coming here for North Queensland, but big Valemay is going to put his hand up and take it. The Tigers didn't move up that quick on him. Valemay goes over the 10-meter line by a couple of meters. But yes, North Queensland, they're in front on the scoreboard. But yes, physically and mentally, momentum, they are in front here. But the Tigers, they're doing their best to change that right now. So it's 9 minutes gone. It's 4-0 to North Queensland. A left-hand side play for Nene. Gets them over the 20, who offload to Purdue. Purdue beats 2, beats 3. Absolutely splices them, Terry. Whoa, this is graphic from Purdue, who now finds Robson, who was able to, keep up with Purdue. That was awesome. Purdue from his own 30 is now on the Tigers' 20. Scott Drinkwater passes to Vilea, who got it right to Valemay. Valemay steps off his right, and the Cowboys have gone 80 meters in 20 seconds and now lead 8 points to 0. Whoa, Jackson Purdue, Terry.
He is a star in the making. He started the year off so well in the centres, going back to 5'8". I know it's his natural position, but in the NRL, Sam, he just looks better out wide with space against people who can't put up with his footwork, and that was a lazy effort there from Appy and Terrell May. I thought he would have backed himself with his pace here, but, did the right thing, got the ball to the support player, and then, going to the right here where they're strapped for numbers, Tom Dearden doesn't make a wrong choice when he's got numbers, and neither does Scott Drinkwater, and they just go through the hands and find the space, and now the Cowboys find themselves 8 points to 0. They've started the game far superior. The Tigers, they need to hit the reset button really quick because this game at Leichhardt, this is not what the Tigers fans want. They're mathematically still a chance to make the final, Sam. And with a performance like this is This is what hurts the Tigers and their fans.
Absolutely, man. Listen, back in 2021, very, very, very different circumstances, but there was a celebration day for Tommy Raudonikis at Leichhardt Oval. And if you remember, I know you do, North Queensland Cowboys ambushed him in the first half and won that day. Well, the Tigers all week, everyone, the media, they've been saying celebrations for the 2005 grand final. And now the Cowboys have said, do you remember what happened in 2021? We're going to come back in and ambush you. Scott Drinkwater, his conversion from the sideline is successful. 10 points to nil. But mate, this is awesome from North Queensland perspective. Absolutely brilliant.
This is what I mean. You can't ask for a better start scene. You can't, like, as a neutral in this game who has got absolutely no skin in this game, apart from maybe wanting the Tigers to win to see you have a little bit of a tantrum at the end of the game. But other than that, I've literally got no skin in this game, and this is the perfect start from the Cowboys. They've aimed up physically. They're mentally on top for this game as well, and they've taken their chances. They've created the overlaps. They've had 2 opportunities for 2 tries, Sam. There's nothing else you can ask for.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. As McLean charges back into, I believe that was Fainu there. I'll just quickly update that time. But yeah, man, this has got a sniff about 2021, especially this play now is Jackson Purdue versus Brent Naden. And Naden, he had to make that tackle, otherwise Purdue was off and running again. This is Braden Burns getting to the 30-meter line. As a Cowboys fan, it's like, oh my God, why hasn't this been the norm in 2025? Nene now has a great charge. He's been effective so far. And this is 4th tackle. And
Nene's dropped the ball.
Well, I spoke too soon, didn't I?
We've jinxed it here. I think there probably was a hand in there from the Tigers, but the referee has pinned him for trying to get up and play the ball too quickly when he didn't have the right to. You see Adam Douehi there. He was just trying to clear the ruck. Jeremiah Nene. You don't want to burn your challenge at this point in time here at 10 points to nil. You back your defense. You've got to go and back your defense. You're on top. Yeah.
No, sorry, just quickly, thank you very much to the 19-odd people that are in the chat. Please subscribe to Rugby League Outlaws by following the hyperlink and the name of the title. Thank you very much, guys.
As here we go. The Tigers get their first opportunity of the game here, and that is open side with Talamay, who has been a very, very handy pickup for them. Gets through a mountain of work every single week, and his brother Terrell takes a run, and he's met with some great contact. And I'll tell you what, you're speaking of ambushes, we've turned back the clock on Jason Taumalolo. He's been outstanding the last couple of weeks. As then Douehi has a short side run and nearly gets through, but he's taken down in a nice tackle there from the fullback, Scott Drinkwater. No fullback at home, and Appy's going to catch him offside as there's 6 again there. I saw that coming, but Scott Drinkwater had no option but to make that tackle, as now they go open side here, and Alex Twal is met, and he's about 8 meters out from the try line here. So the Cowboys, they've got to back their defense here. The Tigers go open side to Douehi, and he turns it back inside here to Sione Fainu. Oh, I mean, this is a pretty lackluster set. There's no urgency here from the Tigers as it goes open side. Douehi to Luai to Samuela Fainu. There's 3 Cowboys around him. They drop off now. This is 4th tackle. And Terrell May's in there, and that's a Terrell May type pass as Alex Twal comes across the field now, and he'll be tackled 7 meters out from the line as it's 5th tackle here. And this has been an ordinary set from the Cowboys. And Douehi now from the Tigers, and Douehi just throws it to Brent Naden on the 5th tackle, and it's a changeover in the Cowboys after making the first mistake of the game. Sam, back their defense, and they'll get the rewards.
Oh, there's some tough carries here coming, though, as Braden Burns is dragged back. But you're right, man. That was very clunky. Not what we've seen, but play on. So this is Purdue with a scoot and getting over the 10-meter line by a little bit. This is 2nd tackle now. Cowboys running left to right. It's still overcast and looking dry, however, though, out there at Leichhardt. Vilea has to hit up now, and he stopped just shy of the 20. 3rd tackle. They go back left for Jason Taumalolo, who's able to get to the 30-meter line. Leaves one in his wake. He
has left someone in his wake. Yeah. Who is that on the ground? That is Adam Douehi. Oh, that's going to be a. Well, I mean, they've got a halfback on the bench, but this is a big blow here, and Douehi. Well, unfortunately, that's going to rule him out for the rest of the game, Sam.
He just copped the biggest left knee cap in the game, straight to the melon.
Yeah, completely accidental. Look, his body was in the right spot to make that tackle there as you want to go. But Taumalolo's late footwork took him across Douehi there, and ends up just copping a knee straight to the face. So, yeah, that's not the best there for Douehi, and I think he's going to be Category 1 and out of this game as he should be. And that's going to bring in Latu Fainu, the people who they've earmarked the future of this club, Sam.
Yes, it's such an advantage. Like it's awful that it comes at the expense of Adam Douehi, who looks like he is in pain, man. But they've got Latu Fainu in jersey 14 that's about to come onto the bench. This is not good because the trainers got out there real quick with serious concern here. So maybe this is what Tigers need. Again, it's at the expense of Adam Douehi, and we do wish him well. But they just have a chance just to catch a breath and reset here. Leichhardt Oval, absolutely full to the freaking brim right now, man. Chock-a-block.
Yeah. We've had two sellouts on the Sunday afternoon. Newcastle was absolutely rocking for Old Boys Day, and now we've got the celebration for the 2005 Grand Final here. Not only is it packed to the rafter, but whoever is the greenkeeper at Leichhardt earned his money this week. That field looks like it's in pristine condition. As we see, there are the Tigers staff are working with Douehi here, and look, it's not good for him whatsoever. As Tahi Bro said, hard work trying to stop Tormalolo at the best of times. He's gonna have a sore head in the morning, Adam Douehi, and best thing now to go have a nice hot shower, and as we see, nice sportsmanship there from JT, left him in his wake, and Mum's in the chat. Go the Cowboys.
Yes.
She must be buzzing that the Raiders are on track to win the minor premiership soon. I bet you're real quiet in the household.
No, well, dude, look at the chair that I'm rocking, bro.
Yeah, they've got 42 points. You got 21. She's absolutely doubled you on this season, mate.
Oh, yes. Well, I guess yes. My team in the finals is going to be the Canberra Raiders, man.
Yeah,
yes.
I think as a neutral this year, everybody who's not going for their own team will be going for the Canberra Raiders.
I think so, man. Yeah, but in any event, they have been the most fun team to watch this entire season.
And I'm not sure if you commentated on Friday night, but man, I was like, the way that game finished, I was like, man, that would have been a Terry and Sam special. As the game's back on now, Sam.
Yes, and it's a fourth tackle kick, and it's taken there by Buller.
They were just trying to get themselves out of the very limited space that they had made there on the fourth tackle and just reset their defensive line here as Sunita Ruva comes in for a second tackle carry, and there he is, Latu Fainu on screen, so all eyes will be on him as Skelton comes in third tackle, and the Tigers are over the halfway. So Tigers starting to mount some momentum back into this game here as they've had a shocking start, but they're getting themselves back on track here as Luai goes open side here and turns it back inside for Samuela Fainu. And we're going to get an attack and kick here. Imagine the bomb's going to go out to Jarrell Skelton from Latu Fainu, and that's his first touch of the game. And it's not the best kick, but it lands right in front of the try line, and Alex Twal absolutely smokes Braden Burns.
And that's Scott Drinkwater with a brave run and allowed to get to the 10-meter line. That's a good run from Scott Drinkwater. Did and passes right to Valame, and he's able to back his way to the 20-meter line. So he goes left to Jason Tamalolo, who's knocked the ball on, Terry.
He has, and that's up there with Fanua Bole. Now, and as we said in the last time, the Tigers, they've just turned the dial to get a little bit of momentum back here. If they can get a try, it's game on as they go open side here now, and that's Terrell May, who has had a very impactful start into this game. He always gets through a mountain of work as it comes open side here now. Luai goes out the back. There's some space here for Taruva, and he comes back inside. They can't get him down. He's a handful of a player. He's only little in size, but geez, he's hard to tackle. He's like Brian Toto. You think you got him, and then he just scoots out of it. But here we go. Fanua Bole just takes a settler up here on the third tackle. What have the Tigers got here? Because they're throwing a whole heap of nothing at the moment. As Luai comes open side, steps inside, steps in again, and he's tackled fourth tackle here for a grand total of 1 meter. And there's a penalty here for a high tackle. Jeremiah Nanai or Tormalolo. Someone got Luai high. So going to be another set here. Is it? No, it's Reece Robson, sorry. Reece Robson, I apologise to Jason Tormalolo. They don't even look anything alike. But now a fresh set here for the Tigers. They've got to start throwing block plays or something, because this just one out is the Cowboys are going to eat it up all day. As we go open side here, Alex Twal on the first tackle. And here we go. Here's Douehi with some fleet-footed work, and that's going to be a try here to Talon May. There we go. Talon May with some footwork has just broke this game back to the Tigers' favour now. I know the Cowboys are leading on the scoreboard, but the Tigers, that injury to Adam Douehi, they just had the opportunity to sit there and say, come on, guys, what are we doing? We're better than this. And they've showed it as Jerome Douehi skips across field, just goes to his centre. Valemay left clutching at straws. Dearden goes across in vain. And that is, mate, he has been a sensational pickup for the West Tigers, Sam.
Yeah, he's been huge. And I don't blame Valemay at all. Unfortunately, Vilea just condensed with Tom Dearden there as well. And that just Talon May beats Semi Valemay. That's good stuff. They've had the territory. You've mentioned it. You've alluded to it over the past couple of minutes. That the territory has been with the West Tigers after it was pretty much 100% for the first 10 minutes. The past 5 minutes, the territory is back with the West Tigers, and they're now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, look, it's one of them things. You just got to take your opportunities. They were throwing, and this really here was absolutely a nothing set from the Tigers. It was just your center. What's his name? Vaiella. Vaiella. He just came in. He made the wrong defensive read, and Talon May scores the try. So look, he's enjoying his footy. It's good to see him on the podcast now. He's saying that he made some mistakes and he's turned his life around, and he's very thankful for the Tigers, and he's repaying them, because ever since he's gone back into the team, the Tigers, they've got a threat. They've got an actual general threat apart from their wingers. So It's good to see. Is Appy out wide here? Can he bring this in and send Leichhardt into a frenzy? It's a terrible shot. Oh, it was coming back, hit the post, Sam. 10 points to 4 to the Cowboys, and now the Cowboys need to be behind the post saying, we're better than this, and we shouldn't have conceded that try.
Yeah, it came at the expense of Adam Douehi, but you're right. You said it then as well, man, that it gave the Tigers in that injury timeout just to reset themselves, and they haven't looked back. They looks like they were getting momentum back, but since that time, they haven't let it go.
They have not. So let's see what they can do here. The Cowboys are going to need to have a big defensive set here. Make the Tigers kick from inside your own half. Don't give away a stupid penalty. And for the Tigers here, they'll want to get through their set. No drop balls whatsoever, as Douehi sends it on here to Talon May, and he just sprints at John Bateman, who holds his ground, but May has got those legs pumping. Got him pumping, Sam, as Coruscant now goes to Fanua Bole, and he's tackled over the 20. So decent start to the set here from the Tigers as he's at the 25-metre line. It wasn't Bole, it was Samuel Fainu, sorry. And here's Gerald Skelton off his wing, and he makes 7 or 8 metres, and the Tigers are over the 30 here. So Nano's going to want to be careful here. Don't give away a silly penalty. Is that Latu Fainu? Takes a run.
Sione, or is it? No, was it Latu? It was Latu, wasn't it?
Yes. It was the halfback with the mullet, Sam. Halfback with the mullet. As we said here, they wanted to make sure they kicked from inside, and Latu Fainu just sticks it up in the air. Not the best strike of the ball, but the Tigers come through, and Coruscant on the 5th tackle with Steele, he's dropped down, and this will be a changeover.
I'm sure I saw the referee shake his hand.
He was going to, but he kept his hand up. And here we go. We're going to have a challenge here from the Tigers. He looked like he was about to, but he kept it up. And knowing that the Tigers are probably going to challenge this. I think that's a smart move from the referee as well, because they can go and challenge it if they need to. But here we are, Braden Burns. Does he get a touch here? Oh, you have to say you got a touch there, Sam. You have to say you got a touch.
Well, it disappears between both of them.
No. Oh, no. No touch there from Burns. No touch there from Purdue.
I don't.
Yeah,
I'm bugging if I know.
That's an air swing from both. That's an air swing from both.
then
And
backwards.
that just looks like it's knocked back. Yeah, Jay Striker here says they're going to rule insufficient evidence. I think that's probably the right call here, because if we're looking at everything in slow motion, oh, is that? I can hear music. Can you hear music?
Yes, that's me, mate. That's me. Sorry, I'm just mucking around with some background music on this.
Oh, has Purdue got a touch there? I think Purdue got a touch. Yeah, he has. Jackson, you can see the Tigers fans in the background. Jackson Purdue has got a touch. So here we are. Look, you see Goff, he was about to rule 6 again, but he kept his hand up. Yeah, so that's great. That's great there. And I know we had to play that in slow motion, Sam, but we've got to the right call. And I love that from Goff, because he wasn't sure, so he kept his hand up, and then he went straight to the players and said, "You can challenge if you think there was a knock on." Yep. I think that's a great ruling there. So well done from Goff, well done from the Tigers. As those rain clouds, Jesus, we got rid of them. They're back now. This is fantastic weather in New South Wales to be a duck. As here we are, tackle one. Adam Douehi has failed his head injury assessment, will not be back for the game as Bolle takes that run. And now we go open side here to May, and he turns inside Alex 12. And it feels like we're saying Alex 12 once or twice a set, and he just got smoked there. Sam, what's happening with this background music here? I'm going to start having a couple of bourbon and cokes. What's going on?
Well, it's a party, mate.
We go inside here. Taruva steps back inside. Tom Dearden with the contact. Scott Drinkwater finishes him off, but that was slick hands here from the Tigers. Here we go. May sees a bit of space. Here we go, and he's put
double movement. Double movement.
And he knows it straight away. He knows it straight away. The referee's going to go upstairs and say no try. Oh, my Lord. How did he not score that? That is a grass-cutting tackle from Scott Drinkwater. And hits the ground. Momentum doesn't take him that far, surely. He's hit the ground here, and then stupidly extends the ball. My God, mate. That is the most blatant of double movements you will see.
No, that's innocent, man. Like that's all right. No penalty.
That is blatant double movement. Just if he just had a bit of patience, they could have gone straight. And he knows it here. He's just gone, oh my, not on a rugby field, fella, where that's legal.
Yes. Well, man, Scott Drinkwater, as you said, a grass-cutting tackle from him. Jake Clifford coming in over the top just to help it. And that is a huge kick. The Cowboys are going to be starting a set on their own 40. Purdue taps it very quickly and is able to get to halfway. So the Cowboys running left to right of screen. And now it's Burns with a scoot out of dummy half to the right-hand side. And he's able to get to the Tigers 40. This is second tackle. And Robson goes back left for Clifford. And Clifford's gotten to the 30, feigned to offload, but was brought down in the end. Man, that rain is coming, bro. Robson goes right, finds Taumalolo, and he's able to get to the 20. They're going up 10 meters every play here, man. This is now the fourth. Robson decides to go back the left-hand side. He does make 10 meters out of dummy half. Has it been knocked on or stripped by Tigers or Cowboys?
He's knocked it on. He's called a knock on here.
But was it stripped by the Tigers?
Well, he's calling for a challenge. I don't know if he's going to get it. No, I think he's just affecting the tackle there.
Well, they are challenging it.
They've challenged it.
Jeez, they got in late there.
That the background music's distracting me here, Sam.
It's killing you? All right. I'm killing it.
He's just affecting a tackle there. He's just affected the tackle, yeah. Reece Robson shouldn't have challenged that. That's the most blatant of he's just affecting a tackle that you'll come across this season. Let's see what I do. As the Tigers, they get the chance to reset their try line here. I don't know what the hold up for the scrum was, but here we go to Luai, and Luai open side here, and now Taruva's got a little bit of space and a scrum play here from the Tigers as Taruva goes infield, and he gets up to the 40-meter line. So here we go. Oh, we got a bit of a dust up in the back play, but the referee's letting it go here. We've got handbags at 10 paces as the Tigers. They come open side here. They go back inside for Alex Twal. He's got to have like 9 or 10 runs at the moment. He's been in everything, Alex Twal. And now they go back on the inside here, and that's Jareen Buller going up the middle. And it's fifth tackle here, and the Tigers are 20 out. So we're going to have, that's forward. But anyway, it's called play on. It's got Drinkwater. If in doubt, kick it out.
Jesus, everyone's a bit distracted. I mean, the music has distracted me and Terry. Cowboys and Tigers are distracted backfield. I don't know what's going on over the past 60 seconds, man.
I've had absolutely no idea. We had handbags at 10 paces. We had a forward pass, a great kick, and Scott Drinkwater just went, nah, not having any of that, and he just kicks it out. And I don't know what the Tigers were protesting about here, mate. You got the ball back. So just live with it. You just got the ball back. Scott Drinkwater would have taken his own player's head off right then. But look, did what any good fullback would do and just cleared the danger. So that's what you like to see here. As Coruscant, he'll go to Fainu, and they'll turn it inside here for Sione Fainu. And Bolle runs the decoy, and it's out to Luai. Luai throws a beautiful ball to Taruva, but he had to stop and slide to catch that here. And May in the dummy half goes to Luai. Luai goes short side, and here we go. They've called them napping, and Talon May gets his second of the day. A trick shot here from the Tigers. Jerome Luai looks like he's going open side, turns it back inside here for Samuela Fainu, who puts Talon May in. And Talon May, the mid-season signing of the season. Second try of the game. Here we go. Luai steps in. There we go. There's no one here. Tom Dearden comes across. Does he get him in time? No, he doesn't. That's a try.
No, yeah, I think that will be a try. Yet to be confirmed. But
now, Jay Striker says, how good is a full suburban ground? Why does everyone dump on Shark Park? 10,000 people at Shark Park is better than what we saw on Thursday night or Friday night, whatever. No, Thursday night at the South Dragons game when there was 8,000 people in an 86,000 stadium. 8,000 people at Shark Park looks better. I agree. Abolish all the big grandstands. Everyone should play at a stadium that only holds 15,000 people. That's what I say.
I'm going to keep it zipped. I'm going to keep it zipped. I enjoyed my time last month at Shark Park. It was a good time.
Yeah, and Paul says, how good was the crowd noise from Mudgee? It was even better when they played the Panthers music while the Raiders were running away to score a try. So it was fantastic. Everyone enjoyed that.
Oh, Jay says that it's taken too far from you, Terry.
No, look, Jay's a Newcastle fan, so he's a Newcastle fan, so he knows that he knows what a good suburban ground full looks like, because Newcastle is full every week despite the fact that they lose by 30. Those fans turn up and watch their teams, and I'll say teams play because their A-League team gets a pretty good crowd as well, as Coruscant trying to make this 10 points all. And he has nailed it. So a slow start from the Tigers, and this game is reset. It's 0-0, Sam. What have your Cowboys got to do to get back into this game?
Yeah, just again, we reiterate again, the game has changed momentum-wise and everything. Despite them losing a player, the Tigers have gained momentum after that stoppage in play. It just stopped the mindset, the momentum of the North Queensland Cowboys. It's been the Tigers ever since, man.
It has been, Sam, and it's the best and worst thing that happened. You don't want to lose your halfback, but you get the chance to reset yourself, reset your expectations. You've got players like Jerome Luai and Appy standing there saying, everybody calm down. There's still 70 minutes to go. And the Tigers have got themselves back into this as Fanua Bolai has taken this hit up here. And they're now going to go open side. This is Samuel Fayunu, and we're getting some good contact in defence here from the Cowboys. They've gone to the interchange bench here. as the Tigers go open side, and Latu Fainu poked his head through a gap there. As Coruscant now comes here, and Alex Twal, another run from him, getting through a mountain of work. He's been the best player on the field so far for me, Alex Twal. And we're going here to Coruscant, goes open side, and the kick downfield. I don't think it's a 40-20, and Drinkwater is in place, Sam.
No, well done, Scott Drinkwater. Great positioning there from him, but the Tigers dragging back a little bit. Jay Striker asked, why were they playing Douehi at halfback when they had Fainu? Well, Dewey's been playing halfback the past fortnight or 3 weeks or so, and he's been
incredible form.
Absolutely. All right, so this here is
the dogs apart.
Yeah, he did. He freaking did. Valemay now is going to play the ball just short of the 40. This here is Harrison Edwards. Dummying and ball playing a little bit, and he stands in the tackle. He's eventually back slammed right on halfway, and he'll get up and play the ball. 4th tackle, and this is Kamikaze McKaylee, and he enters Tigers territory and will play the ball on the Tigers 40. Robson, right, Clifford puts the ball up. Nene is chasing. May have been a fraction offside. He does hold up off his line, but it's batted back by Valemay into Cotter. That's a Dearden. Dearden puts in the kick, and it's knocked backwards by Buller. And Buller is going to be dragged back into the in goal. And unless if a penalty is not blown, I think it's going to be a goal line dropout.
Penalty's not blown. Nanai withdrew from the chase there. He was offside. He clearly mistimed his run here. And Goff's explained, and he pulled out, so there's no need to blow the penalty. And he definitely, he wasn't within the 10. And that's it. Comes back here, and this Dearden was going to kick open spaces here. It's battered down by Fainu, and Buller cleans up. So the Cowboys have got a bit of momentum back, and that is going to go over the 10-meter line. It has. This is Tigers' ball. This should be Tigers' ball. Liam Kennedy has got that correct, and that is an incredibly lucky bounce off a short dropout from the Tigers. That has definitely broken the plane. You bastard.
Oh. Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, look, the bounce of the ball, the bounce of a rugby league ball is cruel, Sam. It is absolutely cruel. It's not a round ball that's just going to do as it's told. It's just an oval that does whatever it wants to. So here we go as the Tigers, they go open side here to Skelton, and he takes the run up.
We've got
an offside here. Now, let's ask, Jay Striker said, can you say he was placid? He pulled out. He didn't get involved. So
yes.
It doesn't matter if he's inside the 10 or not. He didn't get involved in the play. So that's just been the ruling for. That's how they've ruled it probably for the last 10 years now. Don't get involved, and there you go. Home ground advantage, Sam. Well, whoever did those lines, Sam, they did it perfectly for the Tigers on that dropout. As Terrell May. That's Royce Hunt. Royce Hunt comes in off the interchange bench now. That's a good first up run from him. He's usually a plotter. And here we go. The Samuel Fainu goes open side here. Second tackle, and the Tigers are back on the attack. They've repelled the Cowboys, and now they go on the attack, and that is Terrell May. Third tackle here for the Tigers. They've just had a couple of one-up hit-outs, and now they go open side, and they turn it back inside here to Alex Twal. Getting through a mountain of work. He didn't like it, though, did he? And now here comes Naden. Comes back into the middle of the field, and that's a good carry here because it gives them the opportunity to go both sides, and they're going to go towards Talon Mayers. Here we go. Samuel Fauna, he's dropped the ball. Trying to get the offload. I don't think that was the play there. Young Latu Fauna hit him short. If he goes out the back, there's a little bit of space there. Probably didn't have them quite for numbers, but Jerome Luai could have put in a little kick, see if he can get a result, or at the very least a goal line dropout, Sam.
Yep. The momentum is with the Tigers, but this is a really willing contest, man. And we've seen these games, 70-40-0, 66-18, and high-scoring matches, and it's only 10-all at the moment, so it's a little bit different to the norm with what has transpired over the past couple of seasons as Cotter gets to the 30-meter line, plays the ball on third tackle. This is Nene, pass back right to Clifford, right to Edwards, and they're over the 40-meter line. He's getting dragged back a little bit here, Edwards. This is fourth tackle. They're still shy of halfway by about 8 meters. That's a forward pass out of dummy half. Oh,
It's
dearie
been
me.
called. It has been called here, Sam. Just Scott Drinkwater, a little bit of fatigue setting in. Is it Drinkwater or was it Robson? A little bit of fatigue, though, setting in here for both sides. No, it was Robson. Oh, that's a shocker. That's an absolute Barry Crocker, that. Look at that. Todd Payton started the game at 5% chance keeping his job. He got up to 6. He's probably back down to 4 now. So, I don't know here. This is some uncharacteristic errors coming in from players that you don't expect. It's been a long season. It's been a physically grueling game, this one here. The contact from both teams has been superb. I've really enjoyed this game so far. And now it goes here to Talamay. And, Talamay's through! He's dragged down from behind here. What a start to the game he has had. As it goes to Douehi, and Douehi onto Terrell. He's just following his brother's footsteps and running as hard as he can, try and get through here. He goes to Latu Fainu, and Fainu goes on here to Royce Hunt, and Royce Hunt's looking for an offload. Still going, Big Royce. Coruscant is going to go back here to Latu, who goes to Jerome. And he just takes the tackle, and now Coruscant. They'll turn it inside here to my boy Alex Twal. He's looking for the third try of his career, Sam. We're going open, and Douehi puts in that kick. And that's
done.
They didn't get the result, but this is what they should have done last set instead of just throwing it on the short side. But now they're making the Cowboys ruck it out from their line. That's tackle 2.
You're right, man. Alex Twal is involved in everything, including that hit on Valame. And here's Kamikaze McKaylee. And this is going to be a play the ball. Third tackle on their own 10 here. Burns now has knocked the ball on, but it's a penalty for Marcus being offside. That is a real let-off there for North Queensland.
Now, I don't know if this has been updated in the last 5 minutes, but they're saying Alex Twal has only had 9 runs. It feels like he's having 9 runs a set.
I agree. That's not right. Surely
is not right. That is
no.
So they're ripping him off. They're absolutely ripping him off here.
Now you're talking about Payton. I've got to talk to you about something because you're saying something interesting about Todd Payton and being a 5% chance. Payton yesterday, I don't know if you've read or seen, man, but Todd Payton, the board came out yesterday and said you are the coach for 2026.
Full support of the board, mate. The words that every fan wants to hear that wants their coach sacked. So, look, we'll talk about it. I think we've got a couple of interesting things to talk about at halftime, Sam, as we look to break this game down a little bit and talk about the news that's happening around the world. But I'll get it back to you here.
Oh, the ball there from McKaylee. No, it's six again. Dearden left to Nene, and Nene. All right, so first tackle on the Tigers' 40-meter line, and Nene plays the ball to Cotter. And Cotter is tackled on the 30-meter line. They're running left to right of screen here. And the ball goes right to Clifford. Clifford able to pass to Dearden, right to Bateman. Bateman offloads back to Dearden. He's running back to the left-hand side. Who does he want? He finds Scott Drinkwater. Drinkwater now dancing back to the right-hand side. They've gone 50 meters zigzagging for about 1 meter forward. Robson, left. Edwards, straight and hard. Getting to the 10 of the Tigers. And this is fourth tackle. You'd say they're left of the post here. There's 5.5 minutes to go. They go right to Dearden, out the back right to Drinkwater, puts it a high kick, and it's gone over the dead ball line.
It has gone over the dead ball line. Now, quickly, Jay Striker says, I know that feeling as a Knights supporter. I was on Rugby League Outlaws this week, and the Knock On podcast saying that I would give Adam O'Brien the first 6 weeks because he's recruited Dylan Brown and Trey Mooney for the upcoming season, gets himself a playmaker and a prop. And if after 6 weeks they still look terrible, then you look to sack him as well. But here we go. The Tigers are on the attack, Sam. They're on the third tackle, and they're 32 meters out from their own line. That's a good run there from Terrell May. What the dog doing in the background?
What is the dog doing in the background?
And here we go. We go open side, and there's some space there. Oh, is that Fanua Bolle? Or is that one of the... No, that was Dream Buller. They go open side again. Samuel Fainu. He's dragged down 1 meter short of the line as Talamay in at dummy half. And here we go. Luai doesn't know what he's going to do. It's a hop and a skip, and it's now got to Talon May, probably not the person you want to kick the ball. But he does. He grubbers ahead, and Scott Drinkwater cleans it up 5 meters out from the line.
Great play from Scott Drinkwater, and now the ball is with Valame after Dearden got it to him. Valame playing for a penalty, but Dearden from dummy half goes left for Nene. Nene's worked hard today in this first half. Oh, he's been stripped in a 2-on-1 situation. Penalty, North Queensland. 3.5 minutes to go, Burns. No, ref says no quick tap. Alrighty, just quickly to the 21 people that are in the chat, thank you very much for coming in and saying good day. Please subscribe and like Wobble Enjoy Sports and Rugby League Outlaws, and find us wherever you can on all social media platforms, as the kick for touch has gotten to about 5 short of halfway.
Great kick.
Purdue now gets over halfway by 3 or 4 meters, and we'll play the ball now. Robson, right. That's a very flat pass to Cotter again, and Cotter is tackled about 15 meters inside Tigers territory, maybe a little bit more than that. Robson, right. McKaylee, just go straight and hard, man. There's a lot of space back in that ruck just then, Terry. The market defense really slow. A lot of space back in the ruck. Robson goes left. That's Clifford, flat to Nene, wrap around for Scott Drinkwater, left to Purdue. Oh man, Naden held onto his bootlaces. Drinkwater scoots to the right-hand side. Big pass to Robson, and Robson knocks the ball on.
And here we go. It's thrown inside here. Jerome Luai. The Tigers, they're on the attack. Talon May throws the Benji flick pass into Taruva. He's still going. Throws it on to Buller. This is the try of the year from the Tigers. Are you kidding, Sam? What a try. Oh, my God. From the Cowboys being on the attack to the Tigers going the length of the field. The Tigers, the entertainers, Sam. That is a fantastic try. Oh, I don't even think that ball was meant for Robson. Drinkwater goes across field, and it's just knocked on here, and they just keep the ball alive. Luai to May. I thought May had messed it up here. And then he just throws the Benji. He throws it inside Taruva. He gets it going. He's run out of gas. He finds his speed man, and Jerome Buller just heads to the try line. And that try is the try of the season so far. Oh, my God. Something out of nothing, Sam.
I've been sitting here thinking that Leichhardt Oval looks like Silent Hill, Terry, because it's foggy and overcast. And now with that flick pass, everyone's now going, 2005 is back in 2025. And now I am back in Silent Hill, Terry. I am in 2005 Silent Hill at the moment.
Look at the background. Look at that there.
I'm in hell.
That is what rugby league stadium should look like. Everybody standing up on the hill, jumping all over each other, limbs going everywhere. The Tigers, Sam, they've turned this around. They have turned
I am
this
in
around.
hell. I am in Silent Hill right now, Terry. Good God almighty. The Cowboys were literally a pass away from scoring under the sticks themselves. I've given the Tigers the 2 points because the try came underneath the post. But it's going to be 16-10. And Taylor May, Terry.
They're calling it. The commentators, we saw that there. They're calling that the Benji inside to Pat Richards. No fend in the face, though, to Rocket Rod as he comes across. Oh my Lord.
Far out. But, dude, you said it just before. Taylor May, as soon as he got the ball, I was thinking, oh, my God, oh, no, we are in trouble here. Taylor May is insane. He has gone berserk since he's returned to the NRL, and that is 16 points to 10 with 60 seconds remaining in this first half. And the game, once again, you saw a stat before, Terry. I think you saw a stat before where the Cowboys, they completed 2 out of 5 sets since the 15th minute. What happened at the 15th minute? Adam Douehi went off. The game has changed since Adam Douehi got KO'd.
Yeah. Adam Douehi gets knocked out. The Tigers have found another level here, and I know that's awful to say, but that breaking play really gave the Tigers the chance to reset and regroup. And here we go now as Royce Hunt. That is another strong carry from him. And here we are, Taruva's going to back that up, and the Tigers are going to have. Well, I mean, if they get within field goal range here, you'd give Jerome Luai a pop at it.
Shush, Terry. Shush,
Okay.
Terry.
Okay, I won't say anything. That's a penalty, is it? No, the referee's just called
Hey.
that. He's going to. Oh, I wouldn't. I mean, you don't. Here we are. It's been turned. It's been overturned. Has it? Has it been overturned?
I have no idea, dude. I'm bugging if I know.
Well, I mean, they've just zoomed out at the. No, it's here we go. I think the Tigers are just saying we'll back our defence on this one.
All right, so 20 seconds to North Queensland. Jazz says, I'm nowhere near a TV and on the move, so it's been good listening to the commentary. Thank you very much. So the ball for the Cowboys has found Caspar, but it's gone all the way out to Clifford now, who puts in a kick and hope. There's Braden Burns chasing it. He puts the kick forward. It's batted backwards by Burns as well. Kicked forward again by Purdue, and Coruscant gets it. That was a near thing again for Cowboys.
Yeah, and that's it. And now Jerome Luai is applauding his team's effort here. Go straight over to Alex Twal, who has had a massive first half. Let's just take our time to get our breath back here, Sam. That has been an entertaining first half. Your Cowboys started off so strongly. The Tigers, they looked like they needed something, and it came from the worst possible scenario, losing your halfback, but they've injected a little bit of life into the team with young Latu Fainu. And here we go. They're showing a replay of the try of the freaking year, Sam.
Oh, we're going to replay this forevermore, man.
They are.
My
Just
God.
when you thought they had stopped replaying the Benji flick pass, we've now got the May to Taruva. Here he goes, Sania. Steps again, gives it to the speed man, and Buller scores.
Oh, have a shot of whiskey. Shush. What are you doing? Calm down.
Oh, they're going to show another replay, Sam. Let's flip it again. Fayudu onto Luai. I'll say here, at about this point here, I thought, no, May's overrun it. And then he just threw, I thought he'd overrun it when you see him go in, and then he goes, nah, there you are, Benji. Get your heart out. Anything you can do, I can do better.
No, in all seriousness, that was a freaking sensational try, bro. And it's a little bit scary that there's a little bit of synergy there with that flick pass from Taylor May, bro. Yes. No, that's good stuff, man. But I can't get over how overcast that Leichhardt actually looks at the moment, bro. And the rain is just holding off for the time being. I'm scared for the NRLW ladies that are going to go out there, because fair dinkum, it might unleash. It might absolutely pour down in that NRLW game. So let's go into the stats from that first half, hoping that it's all been updated and whatnot. So possession, 53% to 47% for North Queensland. The completion rates, well, Cowboys 68%, West Tigers 85%. There's something massive there. Tackle breaks, it's a little bit more in favour of the Tigers, but everything is kind of neutral in that. Dummy passes, Tigers are throwing a lot more in that regard. The Tigers have also kicked for over 100 more metres. Going down to the missed tackles, it's 28-20. Cowboys have missed 8 more in that regard, and penalties are 3-2. So, Jesus, who do you compliment? That was such a back and forth, coast to coast kind of game. Who do you sort of celebrate in that first half, man? I mean, I know who you are going to momentarily, but Jackson Purdue was untouchable inside that first 15 minutes and continued to try really, really hard from then on in. Jason Taumalolo was excellent for North Queensland despite one error. Ruben Cotter and Nene have also been good as well, Terry. So I'd probably suggest that Purdue, Taumalolo and Jeremiah Nene have probably been the best 3 on ground for North Queensland.
I was going to say I was really impressed with the start for Jason Taumalolo. I thought he was running hard and direct and with a bit of venom, and it looked like a little bit of old school Taumalolo. But as the game went on, he looked like he was catching his breath there a little bit. He's been fantastic, though. And Jackson Purdue, the issue is that he looked untouchable, and then they stopped giving him the ball. And then they've just, it feels like they've turned him into a battering ram. It's like, okay, well, you can make a break from anywhere you want, so we're only going to pass the ball to you when we need you to ruck it out from your own end. But he's been really good. Braden Burns, I mean, he's just been solid.
Yeah.
He's been a great pickup for you guys as well. Scott Drinkwater saved a try with an absolute bootlace tackle. Jeremiah Nanai, I think his runs have been a little bit soft. But, at the same time, I'm not his biggest fan, so I'm probably being critical of him. Another player I am really critical of is John Bateman has only had 2 runs in 40 minutes, so he's going to need to pull his finger out. From the Tigers, I think ever since the player when Douehi went down, I think Jerome Luai has really stepped up in this half and taken control. And sometimes, when it looks like the play's breaking down from the Tigers, he just gets the ball, and whether he takes a settling hit up or he throws it to someone and says, just run it at the post. I think he's been great. I think Alex Twal's been great. Terrell May has got through a mountain of work. Talon May has been fantastic for him as well. And Sania Taruva has been great. So, the Fainus on the edges have been solid. And, the right edge for the Tigers of Brent Naden and Jarrell Skelton, they're not going to get any praise because they've seen no ball. The Tigers are going to their left edge, and that's where they know that there's a weakness there. And they're exploiting it, Sam.
Absolutely. So let's go into some of these stats. So Alex Twal, 10 runs for 58 meters.
I would 58 runs. He's had 58 runs.
I'd suggest as well, what do we reckon? How many tackles has he made? He's made a few, I'd suggest. Tackles made for Alex Twal is 26 for none missed. That is a really good knock from Alex Twal. And yes, 9 or 10 runs is not telling the full story of Alex Twal's effort in that first half. Talon May has just been the X factor. He's been the difference in that first half, as you alluded to before, Terry.
Yeah, he has. He's been the difference there. He's taken some hard runs. He's taken the carries that no one really wants to, and he's also been brilliant close to the try line as well. His combination with Sania Taruva defensively is very good as well. But this has been an entertaining first half. If we get another 40 minutes of this, Sam, holy smokes, is this going to be awesome?
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be in for a freaking thriller, all right. So Jackson Purdue with 8 carries for 112 meters. Looking at Jason Taumalolo, 7 for 66. John Bateman, 2 for 19. Not enough. I don't think no forward has cracked 100 meters yet, but that's a credit to the Tigers' defense as well. But yeah, I thought Harrison, Edwards, and McKaylee did come on and provide a bit of a spark in the forward pack to get us moving forward. But yes, Terry, let's talk about some of the news in the NRL. And yesterday, I made a video and really got into the point of it all. But head coach Todd Payten has survived the axe for 2025 and will live on to see 2026 for at least the first 10 weeks, I'd suggest. So he will be the head coach for 2026. And look, the first 15 minutes of that game, you'd say that the Cowboys and Payten said, yep, we know it's our last chance and let's go out and play like it. And they did really well. And then obviously momentum changed. So Tiger Walker's in the chat. G'day, Tiger. I'm sure you're doing backflips at the moment. Good to see you, mate, as a West Tiger supporter. But yes, Todd Payten survives. What do you make of it, Terry? Do you agree that he should have kept on playing, or do you reckon you would prefer to have seen him catapulted?
Well, look, what I'll say about Todd Payten is on the even years, he makes the finals. In 22 and 24, he's made the finals. It's 26 next year. So you need to get an odds and an even coach. So on the odd years, get someone else to coach, and on the even years, get Todd Payten. On the real, though, and I have said this to you off air many times, I don't rate Todd Payten. I think his game plan is sort of hope Scott Drinkwater is not going to have a shocker and pray for the best, because let's face it, your team is – it really goes on how Scott Drinkwater goes. He to me, he is probably, outside of Kalen Ponga, the other one-man team in the competition. And we know that Scott Drinkwater can light anybody up on his day. He is a fantastic player. But I personally, if I was a Cowboys fan, if I was sitting in your chair right now with a Cowboys jersey on, that news would make me really, really unhappy. That he's going to survive the axe, because I don't see anything that's like looking at, here we are, they're showing the replay now of the Benji flick past Sam. Oh my Lord. But I don't see anything that is going to improve for the Cowboys. It's not as if we're turned around saying you've got this, and I don't know too much about the Q Cup for you guys, so correct me if I'm wrong here, but it's not like you have an outstanding player in the Q Cup who's just going to come in and make a difference next year, or you've recruited someone, or you've got someone in your flag system that's going to come up. But to me, it looks like you're going into 2026 with the same squad that you've got this year, and at the moment it's a bottom 4 roster. It really is.
Is it though? I think we're underperforming, and so therefore it has become. Oh Jesus! Adam Douehi has been taken to hospital. Terry, that is the update on Adam Douehi.
Suspected facial fracture for Adam Douehi. Look, let's go through it. Yes, I do think that, and Dan and I had you guys 5th from last this year in our picks for Rugby League Outlaws.
Yes,
on the basis that you let go of Valentine Holmes. We didn't know who your centers were going to be. Jackson Purdue, okay, yes, fair enough. He's been pretty good, but he's a rookie. Your other center that you've got today, I don't really rate. Your best winger was Kyle Felt. You let him go. You've let a lot of players go to the Dolphins that you're seeing score some tries and be pretty handy for them. There's not a lot of depth within your team as well. I looked at your bench today and I just thought, Reece Robson's leaving, and I know you're getting Reed Marnie in, but I don't like. I'm on record everywhere saying I don't really rate Reed Marnie, and I think he's I think he's only playing rugby league at the moment because he can't get punched in the face. That's as simple as it goes. So I would look. Put it this way: I will be shocked if you guys get close to the finals next year, regardless of who the coach was.
To tell you the truth, both the Cowboys feeder clubs are sitting in the bottom 4 at the moment as well. So there's no one really knocking the door down as well. We've pinched a young player by the name of Ethan King from the Sydney Roosters, but I think, well, he's a centre, and at the moment, look, as a review, don't mean to bash these two players, but Sammy Valimay on the wing in that first half. Yeah, he's a big body, has some really nice carries, but he was spinning more than a twist top in that first half, man. So defensively, but admittedly, that's where Murray Taulagi is. So look, I'm happy for Murray Taulagi, but inside of him, Vilea, he's going to have some pressure on him to keep his spot in 2026. Look, there's no doubt that there needs to be a little bit more purchases throughout the off season, man. And yeah, to hear that they were blaming the Cowboys board and a couple of other people as well, I don't know who, but the Cowboys at one stage about 2 weeks ago were saying, look, State of Origin really stuffed us up and we want to put in a submission to, have State of Origin changed because we've been buggered over. Well, so has the rest of the other 16 teams in the competition. So it's really disappointing to see that North Queensland are the first team or the only team to come out and say, "Oi, we don't like State of Origin because it buggered us up." Well, Souths are dealing with an astronomical injury list. Their ward is absolutely chock-a-block at the moment. Everybody else, like Brisbane Broncos, Penrith Panthers, they had to deal with State of Origin as well, man. So there's just a couple of excuses that have been thrown up by North Queensland, but there's no more excuses anymore now, man, as my TV has just gone kaput. But yeah, man, I totally accept and appreciate your point of view and anybody else's point of view to suggest that they weren't impressed by the Cowboys or weren't potentially seeing anything for 2025 or even next season. I don't blame you because we've let down the NRL universe a couple of times now over the past 5 years. We've promised a lot and then we've absolutely shit the bed the next year. Then we come back and then we're out the next season. We're just so inconsistent, and we're due to come back into the finals next year. Great. What if we don't? So Todd Payton, great. I all I want to do is to shut up and back this man and back this organization. But this organization from now has only got about 11 games to turn this ship around.
Yeah, and again, it's like who do you guys look for? Because I've seen Josh Hannay's name bandied around, but like as a Shark, Josh Hannay's at our club, and I think he's a great assistant coach. But we saw him take over Cronulla in 2021 when we sacked John Morris, and we actually went backwards in that point there. And whilst he is our attacking coach, I think if you have a look at the Sharks over the years, attack's not our problem. Like, we can score points with the best of them. Defense is our issue as well. So would I say that Josh Hannay, I think he needs a crack. I think Josh Hannay absolutely needs a crack. And I agree with you. There are some great players. I forgot about Murray Talangi, and that's my apology there. You do. Scott Drinkwater is a fantastic player. Tom Dearden is a fantastic player. Jeremiah Nano, when he pulls his finger out, he's a fantastic player. Jackson Purdue is going to be a fantastic player. But I think the other thing that's hurt you guys this year as well is chopping and changing of your halves. You know, Todd Payton played the hokey pokey with Clifford in. He put Clifford in, he put Clifford out, he put Clifford in, he shook his all about. So let's see what, you know, I think you guys have just got to finish this year as strongly as you can and force those combinations in. And Tahi Bro says, yeah, no one's going to give up State of Origin because it's a 30K payday. You're correct. And some teams benefit from Origin by not having players, a la Cronulla, and other teams like the 3 Queensland teams or the 4 Queensland teams, they get pulled apart because they're full of Queenslanders. So Paul says the Eels lose Moses every year. Look, who cares? It's the Eels and no one cares about them. So, yeah, Tahi Bro says dead on with the halves. Look, I think your best halves combination is Clifford and Dearden, and I don't know why we've seen Dearden out. I don't know why we've seen Clifford out when he has been one of the best players. I think you have a winning percentage with him in the halves. So, look, second half's about to start here. We can chew the fat about this all the time, but as it is now, you guys have got to start the game as you did. You've got to start the second half as you started the game, and then continue running through that. You can't drop your head. It's only 6 points in it, Sam. So you got to look at this and say it's 6-0. How do we get back into this? You get back into it with good hard charges, good defense. Tigers are going to kick off. You'll be on first for us. This is going to be a belter. The rain clouds have gone, Sam. Look at that blue sky.
Yeah. Yes. The rain clouds have dissipated. And right now, the Tigers, even though they're technically 11th, they're actually equal 9th, if you can freaking believe that. So they are back where they belong in 9th, the West Tigers. We're waiting for a kickoff here and get the signal now. And it's been kicked off. Cowboys are going to accept it on their own 10 by Dearden. Finds McKaylee, and he is met there by the Tigers defense, which includes Royce Hunt. Cowboys are running right to left of screen. And again, the pitch looks magnifique out there at Leichhardt as they shift it early to the left. Purdue dummies and gets to the 30. That's how he started the first half, Purdue. Well done to him. Here is Braden Burns now shimmying. And honestly, Burns has been top 5 Cowboys of 2025. He's been awesome, maybe top 3. Here is Harrison Edwards over the 40, and he's picked up and dumped on his back. 4th tackle, and the Cowboys are a few short of halfway. Robson goes right. McKaylee, first receiver, gets into West Tigers territory, and nice post-contact meters gets him to pretty much the West Tigers 40. Robson left. Clifford, a lot of pressure on him by Coruscant, but Clifford got the kick away.
He did. That should be taken nice and comfortably there by Buller, and it is. And he just gets taken there by John Bateman and Dearden. So a good start to the second half there from the Cowboys. As a bit of a shocking pass there to Taruva, who had to jump up and catch it. But he's taken on the 20-metre line. And Luai gets in at dummy half now and gets it open to the player of the first half, probably in Talon May. I don't know. Was he not? But here he goes. He's been a difference maker for him. And now this is a good, strong charge here from Gerald Skelton. We haven't seen much of him. What the dog doing? And, oh, God, a hospital ball there. And Alex Twile takes what they are going to consider his 11th run. And I say this in jest because Alex Twile's had about 400 runs. And it's a nice, towering kick there from Fainu, but it's not the deepest one, Sam.
And Burns crabs across field and then gets over the 20-metre line by a couple. And Dearden waits at dummy half for the play the ball. So 2 minutes gone, and it's 16 points to 10. No change to the halftime score as Valame gets to the 30-metre line. And Dearden again waits at dummy half. He passes left in field to Vilea. And not too many meters on offer there. That's good defense there by the West Tigers. Robson at dummy half. Left, Edwards. Straight and hard to the 40-metre line.
Your dog is not happy in the background, Sam.
No, she's not. Neither is this frigging neighbourhood at the moment. Dearden goes right to Bateman, and Bateman is stopped right on halfway. That's his 3rd run of the game. And Robson passes right, and Dearden gets the kick away, and it's going to come down on the Tigers 10.
Could have been a 6 again on the 5th tackle there. I think, if that's the 3rd or 4th tackle, Goff calls that. But, probably should have given a 6 again there. But, the Tigers get away with it, and it was taken comfortably. And now we go here to open side to Sunir Taruva, who takes the kamikaze run into the 20-metre line, and now it goes to the open side, and Latu Fainu throws a dummy. Oh, and he nearly gets through, and that mullet would have been in full glide there as Coruscant now comes back and gives that to Royce Hunt. Oh, no, so that's not Royce Hunt. That is that Fanua Bolo? No, so Sione Fainu. And now Jerome Luai has a shot at 40-20, but Drinkwater is there.
Good defensive play by Scott Drinkwater, but a great kick and chase by Jerome Luai. Cuts him on the 30. Dearden finds Valame, and Valame gets the Cowboys a little bit more central, and he's going to play the ball eventually, 15 short of halfway. Cowboys running right to left, and that is good marker defense, but a nice offload from Burns to Robson to McKaylee. And McKaylee offloads back to Robson, right to Edwards, puts the step on, but a nice tackle there by Api Coruscant. 3rd tackle, Robson runs to the left-hand side, dummies on Jeremiah Nene, makes an extra 10 metres or so, make that 15. Great play from Reece Robson. 4th tackle, Ruben Cotter at dummy half, passes right to Dearden. He's allowed to run over the 30, puts on the dummy, but not fallen for by the West Tigers. There's a Tiger in back play that's down and hurt. This is last tackle. 4 minutes gone. Drinkwater puts in the kick. Nene is chasing, and it's caught by Naden. Well done.
Oh, there's a late flop there, and it's not been called. But, look, the Cowboys have started exactly as they started the first half. They're on top of it in terms of the yardage and the meters. And let's just see if they can continue to get this, continue this up here. But an offload has been allowed. And now we've got some dancing feet here, and May. Oh,
knock on!
Oh, forward pass, knock on, anything? No, they've allowed it to go, and the Tigers are now in the Cowboys' territory. But okay, that's a bit of an unusual one as Terrell May runs to the line and then falls over. So that's a surrender, as they like to call it.
Well, that was forward.
Oh, no, it wasn't. It was Alex Twile with another run here, Sam. His 45th run of the game. And here it goes. Bombs up in the air. Bombs away from the Tigers. Wrestled that little bit of momentum back. And it's pushed down here from Skelton. He finds himself 2-on-1. He's still going, and he's dragged down 4 meters, 5 meters from the line. So a nothing kick is going to see the Cowboys here. Are they calling it a knock-on? Oh, you still got to ruck it out of your own end. But, yeah, look, helter-skelter start to this second half.
Yeah. Tigers going approximately 70 meters downfield. So it's just, it's right on the balance, this game. Probably momentum is still with the West Tigers here as Valame scoots to the right-hand side and gets to the 30. The first penalty of 6 again is going to be massive, or the next one, I should say. Bateman gets to the 40, just short of the 40. Mm-hmm. Just short of the 40, and now Cotter, left, Clifford, flat to the day. Oh, he's met heavily by Brent Naden. He is no small centre for sure. This is Clifford now, kicking just inside his own half, and it's going to come down about on the Tigers' 10, Terry.
It is, safely taken there by Buller. That is a great shot, as we see the replay here. Big defensive play from Brent Naden. As Buller is, he's... Oh, it was that was Taruva who was wrestled down there, and now May goes for a short side run, and Luai's in at dummy half, and he had no runners there with him, and he finds... Who did he find there? Dream Buller. Oh, that is a great run from Sunir Taruva for his second run of the half here, and he was bootlace tackled there from Harrison Edwards. Oh, as now Terrell May ran to the line. He went back inside of Jareem Buller. If he had gone open side there, Alex Twal was through a huge hole, but now it's booted downfield by Latu Fainu and taken comfortably.
Well done, Scott Drinkwater. But Terrell May was blowing up Deluxe for getting hit off the ball potentially. And I've got to say, I saw what he saw as well. I wouldn't have been arguing if there was a penalty. But Cowboys, again, this is already the second or third time in this half where they've had to fight from from their own 10-metre zone here, and they are getting dragged back inside their own 10 metres here from Vilea by Jerome Luai and Taylor May. The ex-Penrith connection really syncing up beautifully here this afternoon, man. Scott Drinkwater has a carry to get them out of their 10. This is the fourth. Purdue left infield for Cotter. Cotter, he just takes it forward. No thought of an offload. He will play the ball on the 20. That is only 10 metres gained. Clifford gives it all of his might, and it's going to be a 40-20. It's going to, nearly. Holy crap.
What a kick. Scott Drinkwater saved that awful set there, and now the Cowboys are on top.
It was a Clifford kick. That was a monster kick from Clifford.
That was huge. And then we were about to say the Tigers looked like they were going to be attacking, first tackle on the 50-metre line. Second tackle now, third tackle, they're rucking it out from their own end. That kick has just turned the momentum of this game as number 17, Big Tony Suka, has his first run of the game. And that goes open side now to Sione Fainu. And May has dropped the ball here. Tom Dearden gets it. Dearden's away.
Yes.
Yeah! I think as they ruled the one on Reece Robson, he's just effecting a tackle on Taylor May. That is a try, Sam.
Yes, off the back of a Clifford monster, and that's why Clifford should stay the 5'8" for the North Queensland Cowboys, because you all talk about Matt Burton in his boot. Clifford is right on that level with Matt Burton and his kicking game, man. It's so important to have a player in your team that has a massive boot. Isn't that right, Chad Townsend?
Yeah, and look, again, just seeing that replay there, I know people are going to say it's knocked out of Taylor May's hand, but Valemay is just attempting to make a tackle, a la what happened to Reece Robson in the first half. This will be cleared. This will be try confirmed. And of all the players to pick the ball up for the North Queensland Cowboys, you don't want it to be Tom Dearden because he's just about the fastest half in the competition. I agree with you, Clifford. You guys were pinned on your 20 and you make the first tackle 5 metres out from their line. That is a game-changing play here. Now, you can't. He's just making an attempt to tackle here, and the ball's gone backwards. No, you can't take that off him. Try confirmed. Here it is. They're gonna show this here. He's gonna slam it down under the post, and we have try confirmed.
I haven't seen it confirmed, bro.
I haven't seen it confirmed. He's just making a tackle.
Oh, Terry, I don't know.
I don't care. He's just making the tackle. And he knocks it backwards anyway.
Oh, they're looking at it, bro. I think this is going to take it off his. Oh, no. Oh, confirmed. Yeehaw. Yes. Making me sweat.
He was just making it. Why did we need 5 or 6 looks at that? But we only had one look at the Reece Robson tackle.
Well, I'm going to give Scott Drinkwater the 2 points before he takes the conversion. And it's over the black dot. Well, we got a thriller this afternoon at Leichhardt Oval, man. The Tigers wanted a party. The Cowboys are bringing the party, bro. 16 all with half an hour remaining, bro. All off the back of a monster big red dog kick from 15 meters out that goes all the way down to the Tigers 10. Enormous.
Well, that's what I was going to say. You guys started the second half as you started the first half. Then the Tigers wrestled some momentum back, and then Jake Clifford has just changed the game with that kick. The Tigers should have been attacking in your half, and instead, tackle 1, 8 meters out from the line, tackle 3, Dearden's picking the ball up and scoring. Jason Reeder says this could go to Golden Point. I hope so. I hope it goes to Golden Point.
Oh, McKaylee. Crashes into the West Tigers defense, and the Cowboys will start from their own 20. Much better. This is Ruben Cotter now. Come on, Cowboys. Let's go. He's able to make nice post-contact meters to get to just short of the 30-meter line. Robson, left. Nene, hopping, propping, going forward and nearly breaking the line. Stopped 5 short of halfway. Play the ball. Robson scoots to the left-hand side. Makes an effective 10-plus meter carry. Entering the Tigers' territory here. Edwards at dummy half right. Dearden running right. Drinkwater right to Bateman. Now he's crabbing. What can he do? Will he offload? well, he just runs forward and gets over the 40, and I think he's stopped just a couple meters shy of the 30. Last tackle, they're central. They go left. Drinkwater puts up the kick. Jake Clifford is chasing. Jake Clifford, oh, it's a nice catch by Buller.
That is, and we said it in the first half when the Tigers started turning the screw. The Cowboys have done that now. That was a great set after points, a great kick after points, a great contest. And now you see the Tigers having to do the hard work of rucking it out. Third tackle here on the 20-meter line as Appy Coruscant spots a gap and goes through. And that run there, Appy's just made 20 meters to wrestle some momentum in this set. Jerome Luai goes open side, but he has a skip inside that gets over, and Harrison Edwards makes a great tackle there. As now Latu Fain, who's going to put another kick down, it should land just around about the 10-meter line.
Well done, Burnsy. Well done. He catches it about 15 out, and now the ball here is with Purdue. This is a really good game of footy. This is really fun stuff. Scott Drinkwater waits for the play the ball, and he goes right. He finds Semi Valame, and he just rumbles forward and makes nice post-contact meters to get to the 30-meter line. Third tackle. And Drinkwater goes right and finds Vilea. Vilea gets to the 40. This is the fourth now. Robson left for Edwards. He passes left to Clifford, left to Drinkwater. Oh, but that's good defense from Brent Naden. Well done to him. This is the last tackle now. And now it's Jake Clifford, puts up the bomb. It's going to land about 11 meters out and taken safely by Buller.
Look, a good set there from the Cowboys in return to a set from the Tigers that was, saved by an Appy Coruscant dummy half run. But here we are, second tackle now. The Tigers up near the 30-meter line through Skelton, and now this is a good run here from Tony Suka. Comes off the short side and back into the marker defense. As Appy Coruscant now again goes short side, and that is. Oh, who is that? That's number 10. That's Fanua Bolle. And we go open side here. Jerome Luai onto Samuel Fainu, and he pushes off Tommy Dearden, but Dearden comes back. Jeez, he's resilient, Tom Dearden. Gets thrown about every single game. And now Luai can put up a kick that's not a lot of depth on it. And it's taken here from the Tigers. And it's picked up by May. And he's calling 6 again. And I think the Tigers are going to challenge this.
I didn't quite see what happened. I don't make sense of what happened here.
What are they saying? Oh, Valame's hands on it at the same time. Yeah, I don't. They're going to go for a captain's challenge. I think they're going to lose this one, the Tigers, because Valame's hand was on the ball. I don't know if they're going to be able to say that. This is a nice take here from Buller. And Buller then throws the ball backwards. It's just a pass backwards. And here we go. Valame puts his hand on it. I mean, how do you rule this?
No, I don't know what's going to happen here, man.
Oh, he's had his hand on it first, Valame.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think this is going to be Tigers' ball. Successful challenge.
Yeah, it's sort of gripped by Valame first and then stripped by Taylor May in a one-on-one situation.
Or do they go inconclusive again? No, there we are. That's Valame's hands on it first. I think you've got to give that ball to the Tigers. Unfortunately for the Cowboys, you've got to give that ball to the Tigers.
I genuinely don't know what's about to happen here.
How are they going to rule this one?
Inconclusive.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, yeah, but the frame is clear though. Like I don't know if it's inconclusive.
That inconclusive is an absolute bailout.
Yes,
it's an absolute bailout to turn around and go inconclusive. How is that inconclusive when the two of us, looking at our phones, have seen Valame's hand on that first?
Yep. All right. So Bateman's got ball in hand. Dearden then at dummy half gives it left to Vilea, but you're right, it's a bailout. It's a bailout. As we see the wave of humans out there on the Leichhardt Hill, it's absolutely chock-a-block. Oh, Taumarola was back out there on the paddock now. Here we go. We're about to level up here. Good carry from him. He plays the ball on the 30. Robson right to Edwards. And Edwards stopped just short of the 40. This is third tackle. And Burns scoots to the left-hand side, able to make about 10 or so meters here. And this is fourth tackle. Edwards gets to dummy half. We've had no 6 against. We've had no penalties in this second half so far. We're 15 minutes in. You feel like the first time that goes off, it's going to be absolutely crucial. Lawton is out there now. He goes right, finds Dearden, puts the kick up. How's the chase from Valame? Oh, it's taken well by Taruva.
Yeah, I think, look, a good set there from the Cowboys. And you're well, I want to say this. I think this game's been refereed very, very well by Goff. In the fact that he hasn't been involved, and we're saying there's been no penalties and no 6 agains, and we're 15 minutes into the second half. So this has been they just let the two teams play footy, and this is exactly they did it on Friday night because it was basically the top 4, and they just let them play footy. And now we're seeing it here at a packed house at Leichhardt Oval. We're just watching two teams be able to play footy, and it is a cracking game here, and that is a great run. To get the Tigers in the position for a deep kick as Latufone puts it high and long and taken nicely.
And Burns beating 1, arcing on his run, getting over the 20 and ends up making 5 more meters or 6 more meters. So that's a good run from him. Drinkwater goes right to Valame, running hard and straight against the grain, getting over the 40-meter line by a couple of meters. He'll get up and play the ball. Drinkwater runs to the right before passing to Dearden. Dearden right to Vilea. No more options out there to the right, but he's coming back left infield. And North Queensland over the halfway line into Tigers territory by about 5 or so meters. This is the third tackle. Lawton waits a dummy half left to Tamalolo. He's just going to go straight and hard, gets over the 40-meter line and makes about 15 meters on that run. Great carry from JT, the second. Carl Lawton goes right to Dearden. Running to Edwards. Edwards brought down on the Tigers 20. And this is last tackle. Lawton right to Dearden. Dearden runs and gives it right to Bateman, who does offload backwards. And what's the call here?
Knock on Appy Coruscant. Knock on the ground from Appy Coruscant. Is it? Or
No.
Oh,
it's Cowboy knock on.
And you guys can't challenge that, unfortunately. Cannot challenge it. I thought Appy Coruscant knocked that on. First, it looked like John Bateman had got the call, but, as I said, we're only looking at our phones here. Peter Goff, we're going to back him to have got that call right as the Tigers are now rucking the ball out of their own end, and that first tackle went absolutely nowhere. As Coruscant now brings it open here to Gerald Skelton, who comes off his wing. He's been looking for some ball all game. It's not coming to him, so he's going looking for it. And this is a nice run here. But the Tigers aren't making any territory. That was a good run there from Bolle. And here we go. Oh!
Come on, Cowboys.
Jareen Buller. All he had to do was pass that ball, and May had some space. But here we go. Samuel Faini down the short side. Look at that hair. Look at him run, son. He is a sensational back rower. And there we go. Luai just hoists that ball up in the air. The Tigers' chase is good. And they take Drinkwater. Yeah, 10 meters out from the line.
Great catch, Scott Drinkwater. But again, now the Cowboys, they shifted out to the left-hand side. Burns. Well, I thought they were maybe going to shift it. He's looking like a wheelbarrow at the moment. Friggin' Burnsy. Now a scoot to the left-hand side by Purdue. Gets the Cowboys over the 20. Cowboys are running right to left. And they're closer to the interchange sideline. That's Nene passing right infield for Burns. Burns has worked his freaking ass off, man. Awesome performance from him. So he's going to get up and play the ball eventually on the fourth. Lawton, left. This is Clifford. Clifford getting to halfway. This is last tackle now. Lawton goes right, finds Dearden. I thought maybe he could have ran it a little bit, but he got the kick away, and it lands on the 10.
That was a good kick as well because he saw Taruva still on his wing, but that's not a very good chase there from the Tigers because that's allowed him to run across the field and turn Skelton back in. But a good kick there from Dearden. This game here, it's a very, very slow chess match at the moment now. Neither of these teams are playing any expensive footy because you don't want to make a mistake in your own half. You also don't want to give a penalty away as well as Brent Naden comes in for a run, and he's chopped down around the legs by Jake Clifford, who's had a really, really good second half, Jake Clifford, as we now go open side here. And there's some space. And Buller's through! Jareen Buller is straight through. He's got support. Which way is he going to go? He goes to Douehi, and Douehi will score under the post. And we just said this was a chess match. Well, the Tigers are saying, is that checkmate? Jerome Douehi backing up there from Jareen Buller. He scores. Should have gone left to Talamay, so he could have got his hat trick. Gives it inside to Jerome Douehi. I think that's his first try for the Tigers this year. Sensational effort there from the Tigers. It was a nothing set. And here they go. They just break that open here. Buller. Oh, that's a shocking piece of defense there from your center. He needs to have a word to himself back in the in-goal line there. But Douehi, he goes mental after this. That's what he's wanted. He's wanted a try for the Tigers, Sam, and it comes at the worst time for you.
20 minutes of an arm wrestle, man. A high-quality arm wrestle. We saw just then it's over 90% completion rate in this second half, and it's taken 20 minutes in the second half for the game to break wide open for, I believe, Jerome Doueihi's first try of 2025. Doesn't he friggin' love that? And, of course, it comes against the Cowboys this afternoon. Bugger.
Oh, look, and it happened. It had to say that the Tigers had not started the half or the game the way that they would have wanted to, but it just takes a little. The Tigers have got so many players that are just capable of this individual magic, and Jerome Doueihi is one of them. And here we go. He shows that he slows down. He made Drinkwater make a choice there. He probably could have gone himself, but it does the unselfish thing and throws that there to Jerome Douehi. And look at that crowd. It's just gone absolutely mental in the background there.
No, I'm happy for Tiger supporters in any way, which way, man. Like they right now that they go in front, technically they are 11th still, but they're equal 9th at the moment, and their finals hopes are still alive, man. So, but there's still 19 minutes to go, and the Cowboys can still ruin the party for him. Look, it's right in front. I've already given Coruscant the extra 2. It's going to be 22-16, and he shoots and he scores 22-16 with 19 to go in a really good game of footy.
This has been. I feel like every time you and I come on here, Sam, we get to call great games of footy. We haven't called any duds.
Or do you remember Dragons versus Newcastle? Do you remember Dragons Newcastle?
No, I was going to say, if it is, I blocked it out. So I just remember the good games. I remember the highlights, Sam.
No, dude. We've had a couple of crackers. We've had a few crackers this year, man. We called the Raiders Sharks. We called Las Vegas. We've called Rooster Storm, and now this one, man.
Raiders Sharks. You want to bring that up, do you? You want to bring up Raiders Sharks again?
So no, that's my bad. I'm so apologize.
All right, I'm gonna bring up the Talamay flick pass again. Here we go. This is a run here from Talamay off the kickoff. And now, what are the Cowboys? The Cowboys need to aim up in defense here and give themselves a shot at getting the ball back. They can't just keep playing this one-out footy and just hope that the Tigers are going to make a mistake. Because, as you said, 90% completion rate in this second half from both sides is not going to. There's a shot's put on there on Fanua Bulle and Coruscant. He now goes open side here. And the Tigers, they're rucking the ball out nicely out of their own end, and they're going to get a good kick away at the end of this game, Sam.
Fanu puts it up. Asks the fullback to come forward. Oh, no, it's taking an awful bounce.
Brent Naden! What was Drinkwater doing?
Oh, he was asked to come up. Drinkwater was asked to come up. It was a kick that fell shallow when Drinkwater just couldn't get there in time. It bounces into the lap of Naden, who has made some really good defensive plays this afternoon. And the game is broken wide open.
The game is broken wide open for the Tigers. Drinkwater just had to make a decision there, and he makes the wrong one, and Naden just attacks the ball. Oh, Burns, if he had his time over, should have just smoked Naden and taken 10 in the bin. My God, look, Drinkwater just pulled out at the last minute, and a terrible bounce there from Burns, and Naden just takes the ball. And look at the shots in the background. It's pandemonium at Leichhardt. Naden scores under the post. We said, what were the Cowboys going to do? It shouldn't have been that, Sam. It should not have been that.
Well, this bloke Aslan's store in New Zealand, he came in and said, "Jackpot Cowboys will win. Mark your words." Get out. You've come in and affected that try. That's your fault, Aslan. That is your fault. Tahi, bro, comes in and says, "Never let it bounce." But it was a good kick by Fainu. Put it shallow. He made it come down shallow. Asked Burns and Drinkwater to come forward, and just Drinkwater couldn't get there in time. Good kick and falls in the lap of Brent friggin' Naden. Strike me pink. By the way, Aslan, I'm only mucking around, bro, but damn it.
Well, you'd have to say here all the work now is on the Cowboys, but never let it bounce. Look, it's you have to do something in that point there. Like Drinkwater sprinted at the ball as if he was going to be committed. You know what the worst thing happens there? You sprint at the ball, you run through for it, you jump, you drop it. Okay, but then look what happened there. You didn't do it. He's just dropped it. The ball's just bounced the other way and you've given up a try. It's, oh, God.
Oh, they have gone back to back. And Aslan, he's still saying, "Wait and watch, mate. The Cowboys will come back and win." If they come back and win, this will be one of the top 10 games of the season if they come back and get it in North Queensland. But 16 and a half minutes to go. The difference is now 12, 28-16. Yes. Oh, momentum. Oh, the Tigers, they have all the momentum. They are roaring.
When the Cowboys had that period of dominance and only got one try out of this, so look at this. The West Tigers, they're 11th with a minus 95. Oh, my. It's going to take a miracle for them to get in the finals, but miracles happen as Terrell May.
We saw one in Mudgee the other night.
We did see one in Mudgee. Sania Taruva takes the second tackle here. And it goes open here, and Fanua will take it over the 30, and he's spun around by Jake Clifford. And Coruscant goes. Oh, there we are. There's the opening. They had some space there as well. Latu Fainu had passed the ball before he caught it because there was some space for Charlie Murray on that short side. But,
just quietly, Terry, next week in Canberra, I know this is going to sound bizarre, but Raiders versus West Tigers next week in Canberra could be freaking awesome next Saturday afternoon, man. That could be an amazing game.
That is going to be absolutely mental. And I didn't even realize that was on the radar because me and this is a kid-free for the first time since I saw you in July, and we have booked a whole day out. I'm talking spa day. I'm talking a deluxe dinner. I'm talking a sleep-in, Sam.
Very good, mate. Oh, my God. Yes, sir. Well, 15 to go. The Cowboys.
Cowboys need to score here, Sam. We need to try under the post.
6 again here. That will help tremendously. Alrighty. So we've still got Zach Laybutt, who has not been used today, man. So he could come on and provide a nice bit of spark. So Taumalolo now has the hit up. He passes left to Clifford. Clifford holds the ball and dummies and takes the tackle. I'd be injecting Zach Laybutt now. How? I don't know. I'm not a coach. Carl Lawton, he runs and passes right to Drinkwater, back under for Harrison Edwards. And he is brought down right in front of the post here. Third tackle. Just get to the kick, boys. Get to the kick. Carl Lawton, right. Dearden, right to Drinkwater. He stops and comes back. There's some space. He puts on the Jets and he's just stopped. Holy crap. He saw the space and took it. Bloody hell, nearly won. Lawton, right. Dearden, right. Valia. Offloads to Valame, and Valame scores in the corner. Well done, North Queensland. Well, they've got to get the conversion, but yes, they're back in, man.
Yeah, back in this game right now. And look, this game has got everything in it. So here we go. Have a look at this. Dearden goes short side, gives it to Vela, and he just pops the ball over the top. And as any good winger does, he just held his line and waited for the right opportunity. Talon May, unfortunately, slipped going out of the defensive line. Here he slips over. And Vela takes the chance, and Valame scores. And this is a big conversion.
It is. It's huge, man. But Aslan, he said, as soon as Brett Naden scored that try, mark my words, Cowboys will come back and win this. Bro, Aslan, you might have made the call of the year, bro. But I'll keep the faith if you are too, mate, for sure. Oh, man. All right.
That is as close to being out as you can get.
20 out. Bending it
He
back
hooks
in,
it
Terry.
back in. Scotty Drinkwater.
Oh, look at that goal with the Cowboys
Look at
flag.
that. In
Oh,
celebration, I'm going to do exactly what Scotty tells me to do. Here it is, Sam.
no, mate. Actually, to be fair, Dinkum.
And have some drink water.
Yeah.
28 points to 22. Game on here at Leichhardt.
What a sick game at Leichhardt Oval today, man. Absolutely brilliant. And it's not just entertaining, it's really high quality footy. Crowd 16,000. That is as chock-a-block as Leichhardt
look
can
at
get.
that. Look at that shot there, right? Look at that shot there. 16,000 people there looks fantastic. 16,000 people at ANZ looks absolutely terrible. And yet the NRL are pushing for Sydney teams to take the games to the big stadiums. No way. Absolutely no way. Give me the games. You and I went out to Campbelltown, right? Imagine 16,000 people at Campbelltown. It would look sick. We saw 23,000 people at Newcastle. It looks sick. You see 20,000 people in an 80,000 seat stadium. It looks stupid. And this is a product we're trying to sell to the Americans. No way. Anyway, let's get back onto the game, Sam. 12 minutes to go. I'm feeling a big finish here. I'm fired up.
Oh, Tamal was fired up. He is taking defenders with him and he's brought down on the 40-meter line. This is the third tackle. 12 and a half minutes to go. 28 to 22. Ruben Cotter right to Dearden. Right to Scott Drinkwater. Drinkwater flicks it right to Vilea. Vilea over halfway. Taylor May hangs on to him. This is fourth tackle. They're on the 40-meter line of the West Tigers. Left in field for Dearden. Left for Bateman. What does Bateman do? He's crabbing. Passes left to McLean, who offloads back to Clifford. There's some space here for Clifford, who puts the foot down. He gets over the 30-meter line. We'll play the ball 27 meters out. Lawton left to Drinkwater. Drinkwater cut out pass. Oh, to Braden Burns, who steps in his touch.
He scored!
He's rolled over and scored in the corner, right in front of the Cowboys faithful in that away bay. It is 28 to 26. North Queensland have gone back to back. Terry, what?
Oh my word, Scott Drinkwater has just taken this game off the back of Jay Clifford and said, follow me, boys. What a ball. What a pass here. If he throws this to Purdue, he's absolutely cleaned up. There we are. The ball didn't hit the ground. That is play on.
Aslan, you are welcome.
The Cowboys have gone back to back.
Bro, Aslan, you can come over from New Zealand or I'll come over to you and I'll cook you a barbecue, mate. Holy crap, Aslan. You are Nostradamus. Aslan Nostradamus. Holy crap. I'll follow you if you follow me. Mate, you're my best mate in the world. Sorry, Terry. Holy crap, dude. Ford says, check this game out on repeat. Absolutely. This is going down as a classic. This is absolutely awesome.
My Apple Watch has just told me that this is too loud in my environment. And it's just me and you here, Sam. This is incredible. Big kick here from Scott Drinkwater with 10 minutes to go. He missed one closer to this in the first half from Jeremiah Nanai. This is a pressure kick. What has Scotty got? There's the lady there clapping him in.
Oh, Scotty is too hotty!
Drinkwater!
It's Scotty too hotty! Yes, it's 28 all, 10 minutes to go. And Jason Reeder said 10 minutes before we might be going to Golden Point. Holy hell, Terry.
Oh, the Tigers went back to back. The Cowboys have just gone back to back. Oh, he's put $2,000 on the boys at $4.80. Let's go, Aslan. I'm riding you in here. It's your shout. I need more water. I'm out, Sam.
Finals off.
Fainu is off now with a HIA, so they have got no halfback.
Oh, well, it is going to be the Jerome Luai show now.
Oh, my Lord. Happy Coruscant is taking every single minute he can here. Samuel Fainu is coming over to the right side.
Oh, all right. So to the 28 people in the chat, thank you very much for coming in and saying good day. Please like, subscribe, share to both Rugby League Outlaws and Wobble and Shore Sports. We are down to the final 10 minutes of this awesome Sunday afternoon game from Leichhardt Oval that at times has looked like Silent Hill. Jordan McLean has the first hit up and he rumbles his way to about 15 meters out. Carl Lawton waits at dummy half, and he passes left to Jason Taumalolo, who dummies one, puts the foot down over the 20-meter line. That is the way. And he stopped just short of the 30-meter line. Lawton now, he goes right. He finds Ruben Cotter. Over the 30 he goes, and he is brought down just short of the 40. The Tigers, they lose this one. Their finals chances are over, but it's all locked up at the moment. But Scott Drinkwater wraps around and dummies, breaks the line from halfway. He's got Burns. He's got Perdue. Scott Drinkwater passes to Perdue, who turns on the Jets and scores in the corner.
Back to back.
It's a three-peat for the Cowboys. Yeah! North Queensland 32-28 with 9 minutes to go. Holy hell, Terry.
What has happened? Scott Drinkwater has just taken this game by the scruff of the neck and said, not on my watch. Oh, and Jackson Perdue. Aslan is laughing all the way to the bank with this. He said 3 tries were coming.
Aslan, what have you done? What
I hope you remember my words. Aslan, where were you in the first half, mate? The Tigers have just clocked off. They've gone to sleep. The Tigers have gone to sleep. They've been sedated. The Wild Tigers have been sedated out in the wild. Oh, my God. What has happened here?
Well, Scott Drinkwater has another attempt on the sideline. He's just gone 2 from 2 in the space of 5 minutes.
Oh, the Tigers can't believe it. Look at that. Look at that on the hill. Their finals hopes. You're seeing them just disintegrate.
Scotty shoots. Scotty's too hotty. Oh, he's so hotty. Scotty too hotty. Well done. 34-28. And the 2021 Leichhardt Oval game was 32-28. This is 34-28. This has been a perler this afternoon. Oh my God.
Benji Marshall must be thinking, what the hell has happened in the last 6 minutes? The Tigers have scored bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Drinkwater has just turned this game on its absolute head. He's rocked the foundations of Leichhardt Oval. The Tigers faithful cannot believe it. It looked like they were going to run away with this game, and Drinkwater has said, not on my watch. Now, Coruscant has gone short here, and the Cowboys come up with the ball through that man, Scott Drinkwater.
Perdue finds Burns, who takes the hit up and makes an effective 10-plus meter carry. Oh, alrighty. Carl Lawton at dummy half. He passes right and finds Taumalolo. Over halfway he goes.
He has been massive since his second stint has been incredible.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Plays the ball on the 40. Lawton goes right. Cotter, right to Dearden, right to Bateman. He steps and makes great post-contact meters by Bateman. There's a challenge there for a strip.
Do you take the shot here, Sam? Do you take it into the post and take the shot?
No, I back the defense as much as I can. As Clifford has got the ball, he dummies, and is eventually brought down. No, I don't take the shot and risk a 7-tackle set. Just pin him, boys. Perdue goes right. Drinkwater puts the kick up. Nene is chasing, but it's gone too deep.
Oh, but he hasn't taken it. That's going to go dead. That's going to be a line dropout. It's a
Tiger ball.
That was
Tiger ball.
It's gone out to the 20. That was a shocking kick from Drinkwater. You said you didn't want to take the field goal and give away a 7-tackle set. You've done it anyway, Sam. You should have taken the shot.
Shut up.
What a game of footy this has been, Sam. What a game of footy this has been. The Tigers, what can they do here? They've got the 7 tackles. They go open side to Douehi, turns it back inside. That is a great run by Samuel Fauna. He's over the halfway line now. Tigers going to get 2 more tackles here. Jerome Douehi spots a little bit of space. Inside here. They're offloading at will. More offloads here. Jerome Douehi, broken field. That's not what you want for Jerome Douehi. Here he goes. He goes, 12, drops it.
Yes.
Oh, no, it's not
Yeah.
Twile, it's Tony Suka. There was some space there for him, and Suka has just dropped this ball. Jason Reeder says, great commentary. Thank you. I am absolutely exhausted from this game of rugby league, Sam. Whew. I feel like I've taken 15 hit-ups. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, it's a big lift on Wobble Enjoy Sports today, man. This is the third game in a row, and there's another one coming up afterwards between the NRLW teams.
If I didn't have to go and shoot Rugby League Outlaws, I would have stayed on the court with you. But Rugby League Outlaws is calling.
Oh, screw you, Dan. No, I'm joking. I'll take that back. All right, so the Cowboys, they have gotten to halfway. All right, there's 5 minutes and change remaining. 34-28, and McLean enters Tigers territory and backs his way to the Tigers' 40-metre line. Lawton waits a dummy half. They're central here, North Queensland, and they go right. This is Taumalolo, straight and hard. Hey, man, we've missed him dearly this year, bro. All right, Dearden runs, dummying. Oh, nearly split the difference between Fainu and Luai. I don't know. Drinkwater goes right to Bateman, who cuts against the grain. Can he offload?
Oh, I think he got the offload there. That's a nice place to turn the ball over there. You're right. You don't want to give up the 7 tackle set again. Hold on a minute. I think we're behind here. As the Tigers are taking the ball out here through Dream Buller. And it's given up. He's dropped it!
No, penalty!
It's a penalty for a high shot?
Back at me dead.
Yeah, it looked like Alex Twile had just dropped that ball there. Happy Coruscant was asking if it's a sin bin or a shoulder charge. No, it's a bit of a nasty one from McLean. But as we've seen, they've relaxed a little bit. I think he'll just go and report for that. My boy Alex Twile has had a huge game. Jerome Luai is barking instructions about what he wants from the Tigers here. There's 4 minutes to go. Are we going to golden point, Sam?
Oh, my God.
That's not the best kick there from the Tigers, though. They would have wanted more distance on this. Now, Terrell May takes the charge. They're only at the 30-metre line. They made about 12 metres on that kick for touch. Here it goes. Api Coruscant goes open side here. And that's Sione Fainu. And again, we're going here. Dream Buller gets it onto Talon May. And Talon May flicks it onto Sania Taruva. And we're on the third tackle here. And it's a slow play of the ball. Open to Luai. They want to keep attacking down the left, so they're trying to open it. Hospital pass there. Jay Cliff. Cliff stripped it. Yeah, he's called a knock on. Great call there from Peter Goff. Although Jake Clifford has stripped the ball, he dragged the ball back towards him on the ground. That is absolutely the correct call. So the Tigers will have 3 minutes. Oh, Jesus. That's a terrible shot there from Jeremiah Nanai. He should go and report for that. But look at this here. This is great here from Clifford, 1-on-1, and then he oh, no. That's not a knock-on at all. I take that back, and they can't challenge it. Oh, what
happened there? What has bounced on the ball?
That's a knock-on.
He's backing his way to halfway.
No, it's not. It's not a knock-on. Jerome Luai has turned the ball over.
This is Semi Valemei into Tigers territory.
It's called a knock-on. It looked like it was knocked down from the Tigers, but the Cowboys have the ball. And this is it. Surely you set up for the field goal here, Sam.
Jordan McLean, he is tackled on the Tigers 40. They are central here, North Queensland. 34-28. We're pretty much at the 2-minute warning. It's Taumalolo. He's hitting the back by 12 legally. Strong contact on Taumalolo. He gets up a bit ginger as well, plays the ball on the 30. They go right to Dearden. Dearden right to Drinkwater, back under for John Bateman. Bateman arcing his run and centralizes things. And there is a Tiger down. Someone's knocked out surely. No, play on. It's going left. Clifford with ball in hand now to Nene. Left on to Perdue, who stops and is brought down. This is last tackle. They're 11 metres out, right next to the interchange sideline. Clifford goes right to Drinkwater. He runs and he's just going to take the tackle and ask the Tigers to go 90 metres.
Smart move there from Scott Drinkwater. Now, are we going to get a replay of Canberra all over again here, Sam? You've just got to hold out for one set. That's what you told me. Just one set. Oh, they've given a penalty away, the Cowboys, because they didn't give the ball back. What were they thinking?
That's calamitous.
Jake Clifford, all he had to do was drop the ball on the ground. Oh, my Lord, that is disastrous. From what were the Cowboys thinking? Sam. Alex Twal takes the ball up now. Jerome Luai is barking instructions to the field. He goes across. That's Samuela Fayunu. Fayunu goes up over the 40-meter line here. Terrell May with a big run here. Strong contact. Pushes Cotter back. 30 meters out from the line. Tackle 4. What have the Tigers got? They're going to go to the left. Luai. Short ball here. It's an attacking kick. It's going to come the way of Jarrell Skelton. No, it's not. It's an inside ball. Taruva throws it. May. Luai. Luai. Oh, intercepted by Cotter. And that is the game. Aslan has come in and won the game for the North Queensland Cowboys.
That's one of the greatest calls I've ever seen from Aslan, and this is a classic. What a classic game of rugby league at Leichhardt Oval today as Valemei has the hit up. There's 15 seconds remaining. Dearden left for Taumalolo. Tigers fans, I'm so sorry. That is the season officially done. No, I am, man. I am. But Burns scoots to the left-hand side, has the tackle. The North Queensland Cowboys have won an absolute classic, coming down from 28-16 with about, 15 minutes to go, Terry? A little bit more than that. They run away with it 34-28 with a 3-try blitz in the space of about 7 minutes. That was awesome.
That was absolutely incredible. I can't believe it. I'm speechless here. Look at this. It just, oh my God. The Tigers.
Like I know we've had Roosters
the
game.
28 points to 16. They had the game in the bag and they just fell asleep for 7 minutes. As a neutral, that was one of the best games. Seeing Leichhardt Oval absolutely pumping and buzzing to now seeing it silent and fans walking out. This is incredible, Sam. And I wish I could sit in here and lament in glory with you, but I have to drop out off the feed. I'll let you finish this. I'll message you later. But what a game, Sam.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me again. We've called another classic, mate. Go enjoy. It's always good to have you on, bro. Go get it, mate. I'll talk to you later. Thank you, man.
Thanks, mate. Bye.
Yeehaw. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm absolutely spent. There is one more game to call, but Aslan, mate, you follow me, I'll follow you, bro. Like, legit, bro. Paul says, release the sphincter, Cows fans. Oh, my God. Tahi, bro, has lost his head-to-head. Be proud, says Tahi, bro. Jez says, wow, as a neutral, I still wish I was at Leichhardt for the atmosphere. Emu King says, congratulations, Cowboys. Big night at the Mad Cow tonight. William Hunt, an emotional roast roller coaster. Rita says, what a phenomenal game. Congrats, Cows fans. Great call, lads. Thank you, all that club. Thank you so much, man. I'm speechless, Aslan, bro. I'm speechless, man. Between you and your call and the Cowboys, 3 tries in 7 or 8 minutes. What an incredible game. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, bro. Dude. Dibbalicious and Abanu Belter is coming up next. So, everybody, there's one more game to call for Wobble and George Sports. I'm going to go it alone, and it is the Tigers versus the North Queensland Cowboys. But, man, we've seen Roosters versus Storm. We have seen Penrith versus Bulldogs. Man, we've just seen Tigers versus Cowboys just then at Leichhardt. That is a top 5 game of the year, man. That was absolutely unbelievable. That was an epic. Thank you, everybody. Please come over. Please come over and check us out on the next stream. Tigers, Cowboys, NRLW from Leichhardt Oval.